Hi guys, welcome back to Serenity Shed. Well, this is my Besom, and as you can see it's in a little bit of disrepair here, so it's been stored in my shed for a little while, but I think I'm going to redo it and make it look a little bit nicer. It does have some little ribbons tied to it. I've had this for gosh, a long time, and yeah, I'll see how it goes. And when I do it up a little bit, I'm going to put some new ribbon on here because this is all getting a bit dusty and dirty, and I just want to do it up a bit so it looks a little bit nicer. Well, I've taken off all the cord here and the ribbon, that's all gone now, so I'm just left with a blank bit. I might keep the ribbons and that on the bottom, I don't know yet, some of them look a little bit worn. I'm going to look in my bag now and see what I have in there to put on it, and I'll show you at the end ish. Well, I've managed to pull all these bits out of my bag. I've got some feathers, I've got ribbon that I've used but it was not what I wanted, some bit of material. I've got some nice blue ribbon there, I've got some pink ribbon, I've got some glittery sticky stuff, some pink flowers, and I think I've got some white flowers as well. So I've got some of this still from the original, so I'm just gonna have a fiddle and see what I come up with, and maybe some feathers even, I don't know, but I want to keep my Besom in here now. I don't want it in the shed anymore, so, and especially with Halloween coming up as well. So I'm just going to decorate it up for now and see what we come up with. Okay guys. Well guys, here's the finished version of my Besom. I put some new ribbon on it, as you can see, going down. I've got some lovely little feathers there and some twinkles, new bows, and I've tied this bit on the front because we're going to have some bells. Nice little moon here, keys, obviously my beautiful pentagon as well. I've got a sun on here if you can see it, and another key, more bells, so when I move it's going to dingle, and yeah, and there's another little, I think that's a tree of life, that one actually, it's very tiny, if you can see that, and keys, and yeah, I think it's really lovely. So when I move my broom it's going to jingle jangle, which is lovely, and it goes all the way down there. I've tied that in so it doesn't hang, but that's the end of it. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Redone it, lovely. Well guys, my Besom's finished. As you can see, it's just sort of standing up in the corner here by my door. I've got lots of bits on it. It's hanging upside down on it in a minute, but yeah, it's alright. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about Besoms, so I'll let you know. I'm going to call this tools of the trade, because you have many tools if you do this sort of trade, like your wands, your sword, your thame, your cauldron. You have cups, bowls, censers over here as well. There's many different tools. I use this little one for cleaning my space here, as it can get quite dirty. It's resting on my beautiful crystal here I have. This is a lovely crystal I bought many years ago at a rock and gem fair, and it cost quite a bit actually, and it's a grade A crystal from China. And it is beautiful. Anyway, so I'm going to talk a little bit about Besoms. Obviously as well, we have tools of the trade, and yes, it is said that it's best the tools are made by yourself. Yeah, although sometimes this cannot be the case, like my Besom for example, which I purchased over 30 years ago. However, I feel even though you may have to purchase a tool because you can't make it yourself, you can still make it your own by decoration, or like putting ribbons on it, and bells and other things. You can make it your own, like the ones here where I put shells and crystals on and carved into it as well, so you can make it your own, and you treat it with love and care. And finally, if you do get a tool or make a tool or acquire, if you have to acquire a tool, like I say, it's best to make your own. But if you do, you can finally consecrate the tool before you use it. So if you wish to do so, as I always believe in each to their own devices, I mean, it's up to you if you want to or not. You don't have to. I never go with the flow of things. I don't like saying, oh, well, you've got to do this and you've got to do that. I just think you should do what you feel and what's right for you. And anyway, as for my besom today, I've given it a refresh, as you can see, with the ribbons and everything, and the feathers, and a lovely circle attachment with the bells here as well, and charms, pentacle, tree of life, sun, moon, keys upon it as well. And I've also put the different coloured ribbons on it to represent different things. Oh, and obviously a bit of sparkle I put on there as well on this one. I don't know if you can see the sparkle bit down the bottom there. Yeah, it's all got bits on it, so I'm happy with it anyway. Looks a lot better than what it did. Anyway, if you want to consecrate your own tools, it's very easy, very simple to do. All you need to do is simply get some water, get some salt, put the salt in the water and bless it, and then you can cast a circle around you. You can sprinkle your tool with the salty water, and you can say something like your own little a few words, that you want to say. I've got some written down here that I usually do. So you could say, for instance, if it was your besom, you could say, besom, you have been brought into this sacred space for transformation. And then you'll simply sprinkle the salty water over the tool and say, I bless you with salt and blessed water. You are now mine and forever. Besom, may ye work well, blessed be. So you could just simply do that, and then the tool is yours to work with. And obviously close down your circle once you've finished doing your consecration. I'll just tell you a little bit about history of besoms. Besom, the word, is an Old English Germanic word, and it means bundle of twigs for sweeping. The besom is a symbol of protection and sweeping away negativity and unwanted energy. It's creating a positive space for energy and intentions. So sweep the floor before casting a circle. It's used also for cleansing the mind and the spirit, warding off evil spirits, and the word besom has been recorded since at least 1000 AD. I'm just checking my microphone is working. Oh yes, it is. I don't want another one where it's not working. And also it's said that on Walpurgis night, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, you should hide your besom so it's not stolen by other witches, and do not use your broom at night because you could annoy the spirits and they won't be happy. It was also said that if you jumped over a witch's broom 9 times, you would be married within the year, ladies, or men, or whoever you may be. Right. In the medieval period, witches were said to fly around on besoms, and this is likely to come from folklore and hallucinogenic ointments called flying ointment, and it was applied to one's own body or the besom itself, and then people would think that they were flying on the brooms. And people of this time feared witches and gatherings, which were called Sabbaths. It also says if you have your broom, is to hang your broom by the door for protection, and it should be put like this so that the bristles are upwards, like so, and the stick is on the floor. And also traditionally the woods that were used to make the brooms were usually hazel and birch traditionally, but today more modern ones are sort of made of bamboo and oak and maple, but go with what you want to go with. But anyway, I've revamped my broom now, as you can see. Again, I don't know if I'll show the floor bit because I've got my horrible drawer there, but you can see the floor and all my bits underneath my table there. That's the ribbing around the broom, and that's the end result. I think it's quite nice actually, like that. And yeah, and there's my beautiful little broom and crystal. So anyway guys, sorry about the dog barking, I can't do anything about that. I might add some music anyway. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the besom and the history of it, and yeah, I'll see you again soon guys. Maybe do some other tools later on. Bye, and please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.